Yeah, baby, I promise that what happens here, it stays the villa.
Super exciting DIY, and I haven't done one of these in a while. I really love them, and so I figured I'd jump back into it with a really exciting kickoff to more DIYs, and this is DIY crystals. So this has been all the rage on Tumblr recently, crystals like for room decor and as jewelry, and so I found a really cool recipe to make your own crystals, which literally has 2 ingredients and it's so easy. And then when I finished making these, when I had tons of them lying around because I made literally 20 of them because they're so cool, I was thinking, what can I do with these besides room decor? And so I came up with the idea of making them into jewelry. So after looking at like Urban Outfitters and Anthropologie and little expensive shops like that has tons of like crystal bohemian jewelry, I came up with a DIY ring and then a DIY necklace as well. And these are so easy to make. I'm so incredibly happy with how these turned out, and they look a lot more expensive than how they actually cost to make. Like literally these were both under $5 to make, and this looks almost store-bought. And crystal jewelry can be so expensive from like Urban Outfitters and Free People, literally like $30 for a necklace or a ring, and that's kind of absurd, I think. So to make it yourself for so cheap is such a fun thing to do, and it's summer, so if you have something to do, why not make your own jewelry and grow your own crystals? So if you want to see how to make your own crystals and your own crystal jewelry, then just keep watching. So to start off, you need some borax, white pipe cleaners, floss, food coloring, a heat-safe container, and a pencil. Just begin by opening up your white pipe cleaners and getting them out of that packaging. We are making a smaller crystal. We're just going to be making an oval shape with half our pipe cleaner and wrapping it in and around, weaving it through to make a fully shaped pipe cleaner oval. When you are done, it should look like this, but every single time it turns out different. And now hopping down to the water part, you need to fill your kettle with some water and then put it on your stove to get it to a nice boil. Mine is just on a medium heat setting, and once it starts whistling, you know it's time to take that off, and you need 2 cups of hot water into your heat safe container. And don't worry if you get it everywhere, because I totally did, and mine did have some residue of the borax, so it's kind of a strange color, but you're going to be needing 9 tablespoons of borax, and eventually this does get difficult, so just pour as much borax as that can possibly dissolve into your water. Now just mix everything together to ensure it is evenly dissolved and distributed. And now it is time for the food coloring part. I dropped about 3 to 4 drops of this rose pink color because I decided to make my crystal pink, but any color works, and just drop in a few drops and mix everything together. And for the last section, you need your little pipe cleaner ball, some floss, and a pencil. Begin by taking your floss and taking a nice sized section, depending on how tall your container is, and ripping that off, and then weaving it through the top of your little pipe cleaner ball, tying it off, and then also attaching it to your pencil. Now put this in your container and make sure it's not touching the sides or the bottom, because it will grow and stick, and then you need to leave this alone. Don't touch it at all for either overnight or 6 to 10 hours. Now that your crystal is done, you're just going to be taking this out and letting it dry for an hour to 2 to make sure everything is nice and dry, and the color will seep out a little bit, making it a lighter color, but I definitely like it lighter. And now you get to choose if you want to make a normal crystal or turn it into jewelry. And first of all, you need to paint the outside edge of your crystal. Gold or silver. I chose gold because it makes it look a little nicer, and I just took a paintbrush and made a couple layers of this around, and it makes it look really nice. And you can leave this as it is, but if you want to make the necklace, you need some jump rings and an old chain. Just undo your jump rings and pour them out, and then choose one, and you're going to need to be prying it open, and I just use my fingers, excuse the ratchet nail polish, but you can always use any little plier tool, so just open it up so that it will fit through your little chain and also around the crystal. Once you have the jump ring, then just press it around, and you can use glue to extra secure it, but this worked perfectly for me. And to make the ring version of this, you just need some blank rings, another crystal, and a hot glue gun. Just begin by pouring out the blank rings, applying a large dollop of hot glue to the ring, and then firmly pressing down your stone and allowing the hot glue to dry, and you have yourself an amazing cool ring. See, I made larger geode-like stones and then also other jewelry, and I really loved making these, and I think they are actually the coolest things ever. You can use them as room decor, like crystals on your windowsill, like I've seen tons of time. It's such a cute little idea. Or of course, like I said, use them as jewelry or accessories, or even glue onto your jewelry box. I saw that on Pinterest. Necklace is so cute on. I would definitely buy this, and I can guarantee nobody is going to expect that you made this yourself. Ring is also my favorite because I love myself tons of rings, especially big chunky statement ones. If you guys enjoyed this super cool DIY, I had tons of fun making this video, worked super hard in it, so it would mean the world to me if you guys could like this video, comment down below, and of course subscribe. And I just loved making these. I literally have tons of them lying around my house, and I think this is like the coolest DIY I've ever done in my entire life. So I love you guys so much. Bye. Mwah.